Reading you loud and clear, America. This is Challenger. We're coming up on 210 from liftoff. We'll be with you shortly. Okay, Jack, double check your logic power breaker. Check. Okay, master arm is on. I've got 2 good lights. Hey, Mime, I've got 400 plus 1 in. Okay.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but
Hey,
I think I know.
You want to pick up the camera just before I hit
Because
port
we
stage?
didn't go there.
One minute, coming up, Gene. Take your final look at the valley of Taurus Littrow. Up from orbit.
That's not
Okay, 1 minute, Houston.
an
We're 50
8-year-old's
seconds now. We're
question.
go.
That's my question. I want to know, but I
Look at that
think
at
I
30.
know.
6.
Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So
Camera.
in the future, if we want to keep doing something,
Camera's
we
not going
need
to
to
run
know why
without me holding it.
something stopped in the past
Yeah,
that we
every
wanted
20
to
seconds.
keep it going. But I think I know.
Shoot. Okay, then let's get off.
Because we didn't. Because
Okay,
we
back,
didn't.
10 seconds.
Because
Port
we
stage
did.
pushed. Engine arm is destined. Okay, I'm going to get the pro. 99, proceeded. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Right away, Houston. Beds are good. Ag thought.
The scarab beetle is one of the most important symbols of the ancient Egypt. This mythological symbol was depicted in amulets and other works of art. You might have heard of ancient Egyptian amulets and other jewelry that depict sacred scarab beetles. These beetles are not mythological characters created by ancient Egyptians. In fact, they are dung beetles that were considered sacred during the ancient Egyptian period. These beetles were linked to Egyptian gods, especially Khepri, the morning sun. This god was depicted as a man with the head of a scarab beetle. What are scarab beetles? Some species of dung beetles, especially the Scarabaeus saucer, are commonly known as scarabs. These beetles feed on dung, and hence the name, dung beetles. While most of the scarab species make spherical dung balls, which are used as food or as brooding chambers, some others live in the dung itself. The beetles that belong to the first category are termed rollers, whereas the latter are called dwellers. There is one more category of scarabs, that bury the dung, found by them. These scarab beetles are called tunnelers. However, it is the dung-rolling habit of scarab beetles that was noticed by the ancient Egyptian people, and was linked to religion and God. The ancient Egyptians associated this beetle with their god, and started depicting it as a sacred symbol. Egyptian scarab beetles are still one of the most important sacred symbols in Egypt. In fact, scarab beetle amulets have been used in Egypt through the centuries. They are also depicted in other ornaments and works of art. Scarab beetle in ancient Egypt. Scarab beetles were considered sacred in ancient Egypt, and these insects were linked with the religion and mythology of the land. As mentioned above, it is the dung-rolling habit of the scarab beetles that was noticed by the people of ancient Egypt. They found the young ones of scarab beetles emerge from the dung balls, all of a sudden. And so, they linked these beetles to Khepri/Khepri, the god of rising sun. According to their beliefs, Khepri created himself out of nothing. The ancient Egyptians believed that, like Khepri, the scarab beetles too emerge out of nowhere. According to them, only male scarabs existed. Thus, they started linking scarab beetles to the god. As per ancient Egyptian beliefs, the scarab beetle symbolizes regeneration, transformation, renewal, and resurrection.
I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen, so in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going. But I think I know. Because we didn't.